Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on React. Today, we're going to tackle a common issue that many developers face when working with state in their component. Have you ever encountered a situation where your component state doesn't update everywhere? As expected, this can be frustrating and confusing, especially if you're new to React. In this video, we'll explore the reasons behind this behavior and provide a clear explanation of what's happening under the hood. We'll dive into the world of React state management, specifically focusing on the UseState hook. By the end of this video, you'll have a solid understanding of how UseState works and why it might not update values everywhere in your component. So, let's get started. When using the UseState hook in React, it's essential to understand that state is only updated within the component where it was declared. This means that if you have multiple components relying on the same state, updating the state in one component won't automatically update it everywhere else. To illustrate this concept, imagine a simple counter application with two child components, counter display and counter button. Both components rely on the same state variable, count, which is initialized using UseState. Now, let's say we want to increment the count when the button is clicked. We might assume that updating the state in the counter button component would automatically update the display in the counter display component. However, this isn't the case. Well, when you update the state in the counter button component, React only re-renders the counter button component with the new state value. The counter display component still holds the old state value because it wasn't notified about the change. This behavior might seem counterintuitive at first, but it's actually a result of how React optimizes rendering and updates components. By only re-rendering components that have changed, React reduces unnecessary work and improves performance. So, what can you do to ensure that your state is updated everywhere in your component tree? One common approach is to lift the state up to a parent component that manages the shared state. This way, when the state changes, the parent component re-renders, and all its child components receive the updated state value. Another solution is to use React's Context API or a library like Redux to manage global state. These approaches provide a way to share state across multiple components and ensure that updates are propagated correctly. To summarize, here are the essential points to remember. UseState only updates state within the component where it was declared. Updating state in one component doesn't automatically update it everywhere else. To share state across multiple components, consider lifting state up to a parent component or using a global state management solution. That's it for today's video on React state management. We hope this explanation helped clarify why UseState might not update values everywhere in your component. If you have any questions or need further clarification, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on React and web development. In our next video, we'll explore another common issue in React and provide practical solutions to help you overcome it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.